sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, he needs to get them in the end zone a handful of times. He protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it third and 2.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, San Antonio.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And that will be a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
San Antonio.
Catch there for the NFL's leading receiver from week 1 in terms of yardage. And this one picks up a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 88. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Back
down.
to the air one more time.
19-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
It's a gain
And
of
he'll be
14
taken
yards.
down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Antonio.
San Antonio.
His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Dragons will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Saints take over.
The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank. We're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. Your fans are excited. The city's excited. Everyone in the organization can settle in. So schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's the punter now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First down.
The Dragons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good in everything.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. 1st and 10.
San Antonio, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now from the gun to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to run.
A gain of 6. And the San Antonio first down. It's a gain of 6. First touchdown, Dragons.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Third, they need 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play on that one. 31 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Dobbins trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Saints, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
They send the tight end in motion. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. And you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, like, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dragons offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get knocked to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of a yard. First down, San Antonio.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's second and 6.
At the Saints' 22-yard line.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And a San Antonio first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone. Right incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll look to throw again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 35, he was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up fourth and 1.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's first and 10. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2 minutes remain here in this first half.
It's a gain of 5.
We're back
Brings up
to New Orleans.
And 5.
After this, second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. Into space at the 45. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
That's good for a San Antonio first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First down.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dragons stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin with a zone read. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games. Nice team for this one.
45-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down, coming up. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, San Antonio. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score Dragons 24, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Crazy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, though, trying to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Number 89 brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Saints are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Saints 3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
After allowing the chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. It'll be 3rd. They need 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Headed left. Buying time. And he will score. Touchdown Saints. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good, and the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
That's into the hands of Lamb. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
Raymond going to return it. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, New Orleans. One of the tight ends in motion right. Now a give to the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And the Saints are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the lane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Dragons 24, Saints 17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback Set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Moving left, now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
out of the gun. He'll throw. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Mahomes closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
16-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll drop to throw.
And 7.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 7.
Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. It is second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
The throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Falls out. And fortunately, Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
7 brings up second and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Dragons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Dragons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.